I just felt this surge of peace within me, and that is when I just knew that I had to get baptized to know more, because you can't assume anything unless you really go and do it yourself. I think that's the strongest testimony you can gain, is by actually doing it. And so I did get baptized, and I've never regretted it. You know, my conversion story started almost 12 years ago when I met Kim while I was a contractor here at Walmart. I realized there was spirituality that was missing from my life. I didn't know the real purpose of why I was doing what I was doing, but I was doing a lot of it, right? There was some part of me that felt there is something more to life than this, right? And it had to be. I just didn't know what it was. So, you know, we started investigating a few churches around here, and they were all good, great people. Some of them worked with me at work as well. But when Kim asked me to visit with the missionaries, I was a little hesitant. I was like, what is this missionary thing? Like, how does it work? And, you know, shortly after, I got a visit from two young missionaries who spoke of the plan of salvation. And at first, it was a big shocker to me, like, what is this plan of salvation? Never heard of it, you know, it's super interesting. And after a few visits with them, it really started to resonate within me. And I just wasn't sure why. Every time they came home, I could feel the Spirit in me. I felt that warmth, I felt that comfort. And as I investigated more and I read more of the scriptures, and they should give me these little passages to read and ponder about, which were amazing, by the way, because you know, one thing about the Book of Mormon is no matter which part you're reading, there is always some paragraph within the Book of Mormon that'll resonate with you based on what you're going through in life. And that really worked well for me. I couldn't deny that one feeling, a feeling of warm comfort and love that I felt when I went to church, when I prayed by myself, when I read the Book of Mormon, at a point where I just couldn't deny it. And so that's where my testimony started to build as well. I started to see these little miracles happen in my life. 6 to 8 months later, I decided to get baptized. And after that, my life completely changed. You know, I became a lot more calm. You know, life started to be more purposeful in terms of, I felt I knew why I was here. I felt I knew what the reasons were for my existence here on earth. I know that Heavenly Father accepts us as His children no matter what. And that gives me a lot of peace and comfort.